Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back with kind of a collective haul. I've got mostly full bottles that I have ordered off of Mercari. One I picked up at TJ Maxx. I've got and a whole bunch of samples that have been sent over to me from my sample fairy, as well as another I think subscriber who contacted me and wanted to send me some things. So, and as well as like I did a kind of sample swap with another fragrance reviewer here on YouTube. So I've got a whole bunch of stuff here. I thought you would be interested in maybe seeing it. You can let me know if there's anything that you want me to do full wear tests of and do an update video on, where I can give you like a full review on some of these. Just let me know as we're going through them. Let me know if you see something that you want a full review on. I'm going to jump right in though. I'm going to start with full bottles. Yeah, I've got 5 full bottles that I picked up, and this first one is one that I picked up from TJ Maxx. This is a Crabtree and Evelyn fragrance, and this is called Evelyn Rose. I just thought that it was such a pretty bottle, and I really like this thing. This lady with roses coming out of her head, and under it here it says "Grow Your Mind," which I thought was really cool. So very pretty, heavy matte pink bottle. This is interesting. This is it's like a traditional rose. Yeah, this is a very, gosh, it's got a nice like magnetic cap on it too. Like a strong magnetic cap. It's a nice bottle, and I think I paid $5.99 for this. Yeah, it's such a strong rose fragrance. It's got a really strong green note in it. I get some pepperiness. I would imagine that there's probably pink pepper or something in this. It's a very beautiful rose fragrance. If you're into rose, you may would like it. I don't know. It's hard for me to really explain because it's like a traditional rose, but there's something very different about it. I do get this really beautiful, kind of strong, citrusy green aspect. Really pretty. So anyways, that is Evelyn Rose from Crabtree and Evelyn. This next one, I have wanted this fragrance for quite a long time. I'm pretty sure this has been discontinued. It's not easy to find, and when you do find it, it's usually very expensive. This is a Lalique fragrance, and this is called Eau de Lalique. And I found my bottle on Mercari, thankfully, for a very decent price. I think I paid $37 for it. This is a beautiful, very airy, woody fragrance. It's kind of like, it's a little bit like the Pearl, I think it's Pearls, or Pearl de Lalique, or Pearls, I don't know, the one that's in the kind of frosted white bottle. It's kind of like that one, but that one's more peppery, and this one has more of like a very light, very airy, kind of sweet, greenish type aspect to it. This is a Jean-Claude Elena creation, so it is similar to those beautiful, watery, airy, kind of Hermes type fragrances. Same artist, in my opinion, same artist. So it's very similar to those, but oh, I've been dying to get my hands on this. I finally came across a bottle on Mercari. I snatched it up. I was so happy. So that is Lalique, Eau de Lalique. Okay, next we have, this is the bottle that I was waiting for to come in the mail before I could film this video. This is Prada Candy Night, and I've been wanting this for a long time. I finally came across it. I just knew I didn't want to pay a whole bunch of money for it because Prada candy fragrances just typically don't last on me. And I wanted this one because it had chocolate in it. And that's basically what it smells like. It smells like Prada candy, but with this beautiful kind of powdered chocolatey note in the base, and it is so beautiful. And this one lasts so much longer on me than the original Prada candy, so I'm really, really happy with this. Very glad that I picked it up. Beautiful bottle too. So that is Prada Candy Night. And then next, this is one that I've been wanting for a while, and I finally again came across a bottle on Mercari for a decent price, and I snagged it. This is Aura from Mugler, and this is the Eau de Toilette formulation. So I do have a mini of the Eau de Parfum, which is, it's just a little too sweet and thick, rich smelling for me. I had people tell me that this one is lighter and airier, that it still smells like Aura, but it's more wearable. And I would totally agree. This is beautiful. It's still sweet. It's still kind of syrupy smelling, but it is much lighter. It's a much lighter version, and I just adore this bottle. It's a lighter green. This is beautiful. Yeah, you get a little bit more of the fruits and the I don't know, you get a little bit more of the fruit and flowers and a little bit less of that wood. I think it's like wolf wood or wolf's wood, I'm not sure, but a little bit less of that woody note. It's just good. This is such a beautiful, slightly green, sweet fragrance. It really is. It's like sweet greens. It's gorgeous. I'm glad to finally have that in my collection. So that is Aura from Mugler, the Eau de Toilette formulation. Okay, and then last but not least, this is the last full bottle that I purchased, and I did pick this up from Mercari as well. This is a Shay and Blue fragrance. This is a 1/2 ounce bottle. Actually, no, this is just a 10 ml. So this is just a 10 ml bottle. It actually says Shay and Blue Light on here. So I didn't do a lot of research into this before I picked it up. I just came across it on Mercari. I looked up the notes and then I just kind of bought it. So I'm not sure what Shay and Blue Light means, but I'm guessing it's a lighter version of, that's what it says. It says light scent spray with essential oils. This is beautiful. This is called Voulez, and this is some kind of a vanilla fragrance. It's like a fruity, sweet vanilla fragrance. It's really, really beautiful, and for being a light scent spray, this lasts a really long time on me. I could probably get away with wearing this in the heat, but I probably won't. I'll probably wait until fall, just because it's a vanilla. It's like a fruity vanilla fragrance, but it is really, really beautiful. So that is Shay and Blue Voulez. Okay, now let's get into all of the samples and things that have been sent over to me. The first box comes from the lady that sends me a bunch of samples. She's the one that sent all of the samples that I went through last time with you. And as always, let me know if there's anything in here that you want videos on or that you want me to test and put in an update video. The first thing that she sent over is called Santale Vanille, and this is from the 7 Virtues. And this is a beautiful sandalwood fragrance. So there it is. It's called Santale Vanille. And a sustainably sourced sandalwood essential oil from Sri Lanka. So this is like it's like a slightly spiced sandalwood fragrance. It's really, really nice. So if you like sandalwood, I think you would like it, but it's really beautiful. So that's the first thing she sent over, the 7 Virtues Santale Vanille. Okay, these I was so excited to get because I had never smelled any of these. She sent over 4 samples from BDK. And like I say, I was very excited to get these because I had never tried any. So she sent over this Pas Ce Soir, which is really gorgeous. Gris Charnel, which is also very pretty. Tobac Rose, as well as Smoking Rouge, which I was so excited to try Smoking Rouge because that's like it's supposed to be a cherry fragrance. It's a really pretty pink color. I have tested all of these, so I definitely have thoughts on all of them. I would say I really enjoyed Smoking Rouge and Pas Ce Soir. I really did not care for Gris Charnel or Tobac Rose. But yeah, if you want a more in-depth video on these, let me know. I'd be happy to do that. I've only got the 4, but I think that's plenty for a whole video. If you guys are interested in those fragrances in particular, definitely let me know. So those are 4 samples from BDK. Okay, we've got a sample from Witty in here, and this is called Rose Arabia Almond. And this, I tested this. It is so beautiful. I love fragrances from Whittian. It's such a beautiful niche house. If you haven't ever tried anything from Whittian, I definitely, Lucky Scent carries samples of them, so you can definitely get on Lucky Scent and purchase samples. They're beautiful. This one is no exception. It's so gorgeous. As soon as I saw Rose Almond, or yeah, Rose Arabia Almond, I was like all in. It's gorgeous. It's so beautiful. Yeah, man, it's gorgeous. It's like a rosy gourmand fragrance. It's so stunning. I would kill for a full bottle of that. And you know what? I need to get on and put that on my Lucky Scent wish list because it's so beautiful. It's sweet, it's gourmand, but it's rose, and it's like everything I dream of in fragrance. So that is gorgeous. Whittian Rose Arabia Almond. So these are samples from it looks like a, I would imagine like a sample or a decant website. This is called preciousliquid.com. I'm not sure what house these are from. I will have to look it up. This first one is called Mandarin. The second one is called Neroli Musk. I have tested these all. They're all stunning. Like, they're all stunning, like niche citrus fragrances. This next one is called Blue Agave. It's gorgeous. And then the last one is called Rose Blanche. Beautiful. So beautiful. I have tested those on my skin. They are all amazing, but I'm not sure which house they're from. I haven't looked that up yet, but okay. This next one is called, gosh, I think, I'm not sure. Something Jacqueline, and it's from I think a German, I'm not sure, AusliebeZumduft.de. I think, I'm not sure, and it's something Jacqueline. So again, not sure. It's an oud fragrance, so yeah, it's a really strong like oud fragrance. Really pretty, but yeah. Okay, this next one is called Ballerina #1. Again, I'm not sure. I'll have to do some more. I'll have to get on Fragrantica and see if I can't figure out who this is from, but it's beautiful. Ballerina #1. It smells like a beautiful, slightly powdery floral, like it might have a little bit of violet in it. Yeah, I think I can smell some violet. very, very slightly powdery. It's beautiful. It's like a light, very slightly sweet, kind of violety, powdery, floral. It's gorgeous. It's called Ballerina #1. And then this last one in this little bag is called TK Gardenia. And this is gorgeous. It's called Gardenia, but I'm not getting a lot of gardenia. It's beautiful. You know what? I will have the notes and everything on the screen, so I'll know who these, you'll know who all of these fragrances are from. Ugh, this is beautiful. This is like a, it almost has like a sharp saltiness to it. I don't know. It's really, really beautiful. It's clean, crisp. It doesn't smell like gardenia at all, actually, so I'm not sure. But anyways, TK Gardenia. Okay, and then she sent over a fragrance from Sarah Horowitz. This is called Hereafter. I have not tested this one out yet. This is, let's see here. I've heard a lot of you have been picking up like discovery kits from Sarah Horowitz lately. This is Sandalwood. This smells a lot like this Santale Vanille. Yeah, that's a sandalwood fragrance. So this Sarah Horowitz Hereafter is, I'm pretty sure, sandalwood fragrance. We have Valentino Donna Born in Roma. I tried this when it very first came out and I was not a fan. Ooh, but it smells so nice now. I think because it had that kind of metallic note in it, but right now on the paper I'm just getting like a really strong fruity floral. It's really, really pretty. I'm going to have to give that another wear test because like I say, I tried this when it very first came out and it did that, had that metallic musk in it. This doesn't seem to have that at all though. It's just a really beautiful like fruity floral fragrance. That's nice. Okay, and then Tom Ford Vanille Fatale. I love this. Such a beautiful vanilla fragrance. Can never have too much of that. So, okay, and then last little bundle here that she sent, we have got Ave Parfum, Luxe Conscienzo. Let's see here, Ave Parfum, and the person that sends these over to me, she gets samples from so many cool places, like places I've never seen before. So it's just so awesome to get them in the mail and be like, where did these come from? I didn't even know these websites existed. Okay, we've got Rainier Kisses Rain, which I think I have a little 10 ml of Kisses Rain. It's an oud fragrance. Really, really beautiful. It was actually, yeah, it was one of the first oud fragrances that I added to my collection. It's really pretty. And then we have got Velvet and Sweet Pea from Black Cat. I'm guessing it's an indie house. Ooh, it's strong. It is velvety. It smells like it might have some chocolate in it or something. I'm not sure, but golly, it's beautiful. It's super, super strong stuff. So that is Velvet and Sweet Pea Black Cat. And then we have got, this place is called Ajiv, and she picks up indie samples because a lot of the times the indie houses won't offer samples. But this place called Ajiv offers indie samples, which is really cool. This one is called Champagne Cotton Candy, and this is from Death and Floral. Wow. That's beautiful. That is yummy and syrupy and sweet, and you get the cotton candy, but you get this beautiful, sweet, kind of tart, sharp champagne note that really tempers that cotton candy. That's beautiful. Gosh, I love indie houses. They make the best fragrances ever. So that is Death and Floral Champagne Cotton Candy. And then we've got another one from Ajiv here, and this is Amaretto Cream Musk, again from Death and Floral. Ooh. Oh gosh, if you guys like almond and you like a pastry kind of almond. Oh wow, that's gorgeous. It's like a sweet edible almond, like a marzipan, but it's got this beautiful clean musk note mixed with it. So it's almost like a gourmand musk, kind of like that fragrance that just came out from Zara that's like a gourmand musk that Natalie Lorson did. That's what this one's like, but this is way, way better than that. Oh gosh, that's like full bottle worthy. Amaretto Cream Musk. That's amazing. And that is from Death and Floral. That's a keeper, you guys. That's like a definitely check it out. Okay. Next we have Swan Princess from Brocard. I was super excited about this one because I have not been able to test any other Brocard fragrances except for the one that I've got, the tea one that I've got that's like the lemony 5 o'clock. I can't remember what it's called. It's got kind of a long name. It's the only Brocard that I have though. So I was excited to, and I think Swan Princess is done by a really famous, did Swan Princess. I'll have to look it up. I'll put it on the screen. Excuse me. I'll put it on the screen and let you know. I'm pretty sure somebody, like a really famous nose, created Swan Princess for Brocard. So that is that one. Next we have TSVGA Parfums, and this is called Pillow Lips. What a fun name, Pillow Lips. Oh, wow. Oh gosh, sweet, syrupy. Kind of slightly resinous. Ooh. Kind of like a super, super sweet incense. But like the kind of incense that you could get in the hippie shops where you they've got a whole bunch of them in little holders and you can get like 10 for $1. And they were like watermelon or like Mai Tai or, those like super fruity incense. That's what this is like. Oh gosh, let me know if any of you guys used to get those incense in the bins where you'd pick out like 10 and they had all these fun fruity fragrances. I loved those. Okay, here's another one from that same, I think it's German. I think it's a German sample site. This is called, oh goodness, Les Vie de Pliers. Flowers are things. Flowers are things. Oh my gosh. These boxes that she sends me are like little treasure boxes. They're like treasure hunts. I have the funnest time like going through these and playing and spraying stuff all over me and smelling. Just the best time. Discovering things that I would have never known existed. This smells kind of vintage to me. Oh yeah, this smells super like vintagey. Very vintage style. That's nice. Okay, so there's that one. And then we've got a couple of carded samples here. The first one is Les Nereides Baie de Cassis. I mean, this is gorgeous. Blackcurrant rose and vetiver. Look at that bottle. That is so, so pretty. So, I haven't tried this one yet. Let me just spray it on the card here. Ooh. Wow. Something about this reminds me of like a Disney princess. Like if a Disney princess had a... yeah, if like maybe Belle. If Belle had a fragrance, like a signature, this would be her signature. Blackcurrant rose and vetiver. That's gorgeous. Let me just hold this up so you guys can see, because I can't. I'm the worst with pronunciation. So that's the name of the house. Yeah, reminds me of a Disney princess. Okay, and then the last one is, this is the last one that she sent over. This is called, I think, Isia La Nuit. I think Isia. Let me see if it's... Yeah, this is from Sicily, Paris. And I've never smelled a fragrance from Sicily before, so I was really, really excited to smell this one. It's like it can't. Here, maybe if I do this, it can't focus because of that bright reflection. There we go. Gorgeous bottle. But yeah, here, I'll spray this on the card. Ooh. Oh, that's pretty. I knew that with the word Nuit in the name, it would be kind of a deeper, I'm getting patchouli right away. Kind of like a deeper, dark fruits patchouli. Yeah, really pretty. This one was gorgeous though. It really does remind me of, you know, I don't know, a princess. So anyways, those are all of the fragrances that were sent over to me from my perfume sample fairy. She is the best. She's always sending me, oh my gosh, so many samples, and I have the best time going through them. I am going to be doing a Harmonious video. That one is coming. Okay, and then I've got another box of samples here. This is somebody else contacted me, and basically she just asked me for my address because she wanted to send some things over, and this is what she sent, and I was absolutely over the moon. There are some beautiful things in here. Okay, so I'm just gonna, this is just gonna be random. The first thing she sent is a little sample from Atkinson's, and this is called Mint and Tonic. I have almost blind bought bottles of Atkinson's on so many occasions and just never did. And I'm so glad. I have never smelled anything from Atkinson's, so I'm really excited to smell this one. This is gorgeous. It's super unisex. Very, very fresh, crisp. It's not sweet. Beautiful, beautiful mint note. This one leans, I would say it leans masculine. It's, oh my gosh. It's got a beautiful, beautiful mint note. On the skin, it does have a very slight sweetness to it. But it's basically mint and citrus. Super beautiful, refreshing, like cologne style fragrance for warm weather. It's gorgeous. So that is Atkinson's Mint and Tonic. That was the first thing she sent. Okay, next we have got Toka Maya, which is a gorgeous fragrance. I haven't smelled this one in a while. Yeah, patchouli. It's like a fruity patchouli. fruits, flowers, and patchouli. This one reminds me a lot of Jimmy Choo, like the original Jimmy Choo. That's what it smells like. So that is Toka Maya. And then, let's see here. Next we've got Arizona from Proenza Schooler. This is a beautiful fragrance. It's like sweet. Yeah, I do have a sample of that one already and I love it. Next, I was so excited to get this. This is Erin Hibiscus Palm and I absolutely adore this fragrance. It's one of my favorite Erin fragrances. So I was so excited to have this little sample. This is a big sample too. I think this is 3 ml. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a 3 ml sample. Really, really beautiful. Okay, and then I've got some that she decanted. Let's see here. We've got Ted Lapidus Altamira, which I had been super excited, or like I had been super interested in that fragrance. Oh my gosh, and I just hadn't smelled it yet. This is, oh my gosh, I'm gonna test it on my skin, even though I have like 100 things on already, because if this works with my skin chemistry, I'm immediately gonna buy a bottle of this. It is the most beautiful, like, cold weather fragrance. I don't know what is in this. I will, of course, have it on the screen for you, but it's, like, right up my alley. It's everything I love in a cold weather perfume. It smells a little bit vintage to me. Oh, it's so good. I love it. So that is Ted Lapidus Altamira. And then we have Pascal Morabito. This is Gold Edition Oud. So let's give this a spray. That's a beautiful oud fragrance. Yeah, really, really beautiful, smooth, very, very slightly sweet oud. That's a good one. So that is Pascal Morabito Gold Edition Oud. Then we have Saret Al Mahaba from Swiss Arabian. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Oh, I hadn't smelled this one yet. Oh my gosh, there's some kind of berry in it. It smells like blackberries, like immediately. Smells like a berry pie to me or something. It smells amazing. I will, of course, have notes on the screen for you, but this is so good. And you watch, it won't even have berries in it or something, but it smells like berries to me. Smells like berry, like a berry pie. That's super, super unique. I've never smelled anything like that. It smells so good. So that is Saret Al Mahaba from Swiss Arabian. Might have honey in it. We have Jean Pateau Sierra des Indies, and this is a beautiful fragrance. Yeah, I really like this one. This one's very, it's beautiful. It's very vintage style. Yeah, this definitely takes me back to like the 80s and 90s. I don't know. I would think maybe like carnation, or it's got some old school style notes in it because it's kind of a vintagey style fragrance. It's beautiful. So that is Jean Pateau Sierra des Indies. Okay, and then I'm guessing she saw my video where I was like, where I tested Ellen Tracy Bronze, and I really loved it. So she sent over I would guess this is like 7 or 8 mils of Ellen Tracy Bronze, which I adore. Super excited to have that. Oh my gosh. Oh, that Ted Lapidus fragrance is so gorgeous. It's so good. Okay, she sent over, this is called Tadashi Shoji Eau de Rose. And I haven't smelled this one yet. Ooh, beautiful. Ah, that is a stunning, that's a dark rose fragrance. Beautiful dark rose. It might even have a little bit of oud in it. Or maybe not. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me a lot of Club de Nuit from Armaf, but without all the spices. That's a beautiful, like if a black rose had a fragrance, this is what a black rose would smell like. It's like a dark rose. Ugh, that's gorgeous. I'm going to have to give that one a really good wear test. Okay, next we have Celle d'Azur from Yves Rocher. I am super excited. I have not tested this one out on my skin yet. This is gorgeous though. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. This is another one, if it works well on my skin, I will probably purchase a full bottle of. It is so good. It's super, super citrusy. I'm getting like orange and lime. Beautiful citruses, and then I would imagine salt. I think Celle is salt, maybe. Yeah, that's gorgeous though. Beautiful, like hot weather fragrance. So that is Yves Rocher Celle d'Azur. Super excited to give that one a good full wear test. Okay, this next one is called Piver Heliotrope Blanc, and I have tested this one. It is absolutely gorgeous. So stunning. It's a beautiful oh my gosh, it's a beautiful powdery heliotrope fragrance. If you like powdery fragrances that give you like that almondy kind of vibe, I think you would really like it. It smells so good. Yummy, powdery, and like I say, I bet you it has almond in it. Yeah, I think I smell almond in this. It's beautiful. I think I can smell vanilla. It's so good. I love this. I wore this to bed one night and I was in heaven. It's so good. So that is Piver Heliotrope Blanc. And then she sent a carded sample, which I was super excited about this one because I had never smelled this one before. This is this is Juicy Couture Wee Splash. And I hadn't smelled this one and I was super excited to finally smell it. It's so good. I think it's got pear in it. Pineapple. It's pineapple that I'm smelling. Lemon sorbet and pineapple, magnolia, jasmine, orange flower, cedarwood, and white moss. I can really, really smell the pineapple in this though. It is so beautiful. I like this way better than the Wee in the red bottle. Really, really fun, fruity, Juicy Couture fragrance. And then I saved the best for last. This is such a beautiful fragrance. I will be purchasing a full bottle of this. I loved this so much. I wore this twice into like the first 2 days after I got this package. Well, I wore it the day I got the package and then I wore it again the day after because I was so head over heels in love with this. This is Yves Rocher and this is called Queer de Nuit. And this is a beautiful leathery vanilla fragrance, but the leather, I think it might be a suede note instead of leather. I'm not sure. I'll of course have it on the screen for you, but it's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful dark vanilla fragrance, and it lasts so well on my skin. And it's whatever the leather note is in it, it's not overpowering. It's not anything that I don't like, and I usually do not like leather or suede or any kind of leathery type notes in fragrance. Oh my gosh, but this is so beautiful. It's like a really deep, dark, rich vanilla fragrance. I love this, and it lasted really well on me for being an Yves Rocher, which typically don't last too long on me. Oh gosh, this one lasted so well. So yeah, they do have this on their website too. I immediately checked because I was like, oh, I want a full bottle of that. And they do have this one as well as the Celle d'Azur. They've got both of those on their website. So I will probably, if that Celle d'Azur is nice on my skin, I will probably pick them both up. But yeah, this was such a treasure. I was so excited. So that is Cuir de Nuit from Yves Rocher. Okay, and then last but not least, I did well, she sent me way more than I sent her, but I did a little sample swap with Josh Jane here on YouTube, and yeah, she sent me some amazing things. Like I say, she sent me way more than I sent her, but I'm so appreciative that she decanted all of these for me, and there are some really beautiful things in here. She sent me a bunch of Vous, and yeah, so I've got Vous Aphrodisiac Cafe, which I'm guessing is one of their concept series fragrances. Aphrodisiac, I think Aphrodisiac is a clone for an Initio fragrance. Maybe Psychedelic Love or something. And then with coffee. So I'm guessing it's like a Psychedelic Love with coffee fragrance. It's really pretty. Really beautiful. It's got a really beautiful, like very pure black coffee note in it. It's a good one. Okay. This next one I have never heard of. Yeah, this is called Anima Vinci Tudo Azul. And I hadn't heard of this one. It's really pretty though. It's got citrusy, sweet, tons of citrus in the top. Sweet. It reminds me of like a sweet, you know that lemonade powder mix that's got like, it's like a sugary lemonade powder mix, like Country Time lemonade powder mix or something? That's kind of what this smells like on the paper. Now I haven't tried that one on my skin yet, so I will need to. But yeah, I'm getting like really beautiful, sweet, like lemonade vibes from that, so it's beautiful. I need to test that one on my skin. It's so good. Okay, next, she sent over Molinard Vanille because I have been wanting to try Molinard Vanille for a long time. It's just a beautiful single note vanilla. Or it might not be a single note. It might have other notes in it, but it reminds me a lot of my Outremer Vanille. So I'm glad I didn't ever buy a full bottle of it because they smell almost exactly alike. It's beautiful though. Molinard fragrances are so beautiful, and I do have the Vanille Patchouli, which is so good. So anyway, she sent over Molinard Vanille. This next one, you guys, I had no idea that I needed this in my life, but after I smelled it, I was like, I do. Who knew that they needed a bubblegum fragrance in their life, like a literal bubblegum fragrance? Oh my gosh. So this is Moschino Toy 2 Bubblegum, and it literally smells exactly like bubblegum. Like pink bubblegum. It smells amazing. I tested this one immediately and I loved every second of it. It doesn't last very long on the skin, but this is one that I want to pick up a full bottle of just for the, oh my gosh, just for the novelty of it. It's so, so good. So anyways, that is Moschino Toy 2 Bubblegum. I'm so glad she sent that. I would have never looked into that if it hadn't have been for her. So I'm so happy she sent that. Okay, next we have a Narciso Rodriguez. This is Musk Noir, and this is another one, you guys. I would have never known to get this because the only Narciso Rodriguez fragrance that I have ever tried was the Eau de Toilette. Was it the Eau de Toilette? Yeah, the Eau de Toilette in the black bottle, which was, it was too much of a musky floral for me. There was, I don't know, it just didn't work for me. This though, oh my gosh, this is so good. So this is the Musk Noir. And this is amazing. It reminds me of something from my childhood, like a perfume that my mom used to wear. It almost, this is going to sound insane, it almost gives me Poison vibes, but I mean, it really does. It almost gives me Poison vibes. So it might just remind me of like maybe what my mom smelled like after she had been wearing Poison all day for like 10 hours that day, and it was like drying down on her. It's so weird. It really does give me kind of Poison vibes. I love it. I do want a full bottle of this one as well. That is Narciso Rodriguez Musk Noir. Ugh, I love this one. It gives me vintage feels. Oh, it's so good. Okay. Next we have Mancera Coco Vanille. Ugh, who doesn't love it? Coconut and vanilla. I need to give this one a really good full wear test. I love how long-lasting Mancera fragrances are. I only have one in my collection, but I would like to add to that, but a lot of them are too much for me. So I need to give this one a full wear test. If this one works, I would totally add it to my collection because, ugh, who doesn't need a long-lasting coconut vanilla fragrance in their collection? It's good. So that is Mancera Coconut Vanille. Okay, next we have Duat Soulmate. And this is... oh, it's Duat Soulmate. And this is the perfume that started it all. This is called Zarco Perfume Pink Molecules. And this is, or Pink Molecule. And Joss had watched my video, one of my videos where I had talked about Dewberry from the Body Shop. And if you look on Fragrantica, people compare this Zarco Perfume Pink Molecule to Dewberry. And it really does smell exactly like Dewberry. I mean, like exactly like it. I sprayed it on my skin and everything, and it's the closest thing I've ever found to Dewberry from the Body Shop. So, oh, I love this. I'm going to hang on to this little sample because I looked to see where you can buy this fragrance, and I wasn't able to find like any place really convenient. So I'm going to have to keep my eye out. I'm wondering if maybe the Canadian websites might have it. I'm gonna look. I would love to have a bottle of that though because it smells literally exactly like Dewberry. So, okay, the next one she sent over is Fashionista from Dubois. I don't know, this has violet in it. I'm pretty sure I can smell like a sugared violet note. It's really, really beautiful. If I want to say this was supposed to be the clone of Grey Dior, but I'm not totally sure. I'll of course have it on the screen, but it's beautiful. It is like I'm pretty sure it's a violet fragrance, whatever it is. Whatever it is, I love it. And yeah, I I may end up picking up a full bottle of that because it's really, really nice. And I did test this on my skin and it worked really, really good for me. So that is Dua Fashionista. It's a beautiful one. And then we have Dua Choco Poseidon, and this is one that Joss said she wasn't really sure about. She didn't know if she liked it or not, and I don't know, this one is weird. It's like there's something about it that I really like, but then there is something about it that's kind of strange. I just got it all over my hand, so it smells much, much better on the skin than it does in the bottle or on paper. But there is something really, really weird about it, but there's something kind of, I don't know, there's something that I kind of really like about it. So I am going to give this one a good full wear test to see if it works for me. There's something about it that I kind of like. So that is Dua Choco Poseidon. And then last but not least, she sent over Dua Decennium. And let's see here. This smells so good. This is a clone of something too. Oh my gosh, I cannot for the life of me think of what these clones are. Oh, this is so nice though. It's like a fresh oud fragrance. Oh, wow. Oh, there's something about this one that I really like too. I'll have to try this on my skin to see, but oh, it smells so good though, whatever this is. So anyways, that is Dua Decennium. And those are all of the fragrances, all of the decants that Miss Joss Jane sent over. Thank you so much, Joss, for sending those to me. I have had the best time with those, and I've definitely got full bottles that will be coming from those. I'm super excited. So thank you again for sending those over. Thank you to everybody who sent these samples over. I love you guys so much. It's like a little treasure trove going through and discovering new perfumes from samples, and it just makes me so, so happy. So anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed. This is a really weird video. It was like the beginning of it was a collective haul, and then it was like a bunch of samples. But let me know what in those samples you want me to test. I will be happy to test those and do an update video for you where I can give you like the lowdown on everything about them. But yeah, I do hope you all enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.